I think that mental health and wellbeing is something that's probably not very well understood in a lot of areas of business, and that mental health is normally thought of as mental illness, and it's not just mental illness, it's wellbeing. There's a spectrum of mental wellbeing that we all are on at different stages in our lives, and different things happen to us, and we can slide up and we can slide down. I think that the attitude is changing, that people are becoming more and more aware and less critical of people with potential mental health or wellbeing concerns. Even though the attitude is changing, there's still a big stigma that people are going to be passed over for promotions, or they're not going to be given the high pressure jobs or the high pressure projects. Some new initiatives that they're really focusing on is actual well-being, because the research is showing that it's not just about like looking after your mind, it's about looking after your body, helps look after your mind. So exercise, so we're doing next month in October, there's a Steptober challenge. There's the standard, like there's the EAP, and we also have a peer support network, which is staff members across the whole of the organisation at different levels, staff members and some people managers that have been trained in how to help people if they're struggling with something. I think that the challenges in local government are probably similar to central government, and probably similar to a lot of businesses. We have significant financial constraints on doing the best we can with very little, time constraints, and there's also a lot of public scrutiny and perception that we're not quite doing as good as we could be doing. So staff are always trying to do the best they can with what they have, and that can be quite challenging. But also, just like everybody else, people that work for local government have things going on at home, and nobody at work is just at work. People that don't feel valued or trusted are not going to deliver their best for your work. If you don't feel well looked after, or you are under a lot of pressure and don't feel supported, you're not going to be able to do your best work or be the best version of yourself. I think that people think that they wouldn't know what to look for, but I think we do instinctively know what to look for. What we need to look for is if somebody's doing something that's not normal for them. Are they overreacting to something that you would normally just have a giggle or a laugh about? Have they stopped talking to you about things that are going on at home? Has something about them changed? And the thing to do then is to ask them about it and have a chat to them and let them know that you care about them and that they mean something to you. If somebody comes to you and says to you that they're not okay, don't be afraid to tell them that you care and that you're worried about them, because if you're worried about somebody, if they're already thinking negative thoughts, you telling them that you care about them and that you're worried about them is not going to push them over the edge. It means that it might actually pull them back. Mental health and wellbeing is not a mind thing, it's a heart thing, and I think that is the biggest transition that businesses are going to have to make moving forward. If you don't get it right, the consequences are so significant, and not just for colleagues at work, but for people's families.